coming today to our Christmas extravaganza. This is a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to kind of get our heads around Christmas. I know it's a bit early, and sometimes I can hear groans when we talk Christmas, when it's technically not even fall yet. I think it's tomorrow is going to be our first day of fall. But anyway, really, we just want to inspire you. We want to give you some ideas of some things that you can do and how to bring it all together and what we've got to offer. Okay, first thing, how many are planning to gift a quilt this Christmas?
Nope.
Ah, great.
The long arm if it gets fixed, yeah.
Okay. How many would like to have made a quilt for somebody this Christmas? Kind of had a plan but didn't have the time and that sort of thing?
Things are in pieces.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you've answered yes, listen, there's lots of other things you can do that are perhaps some smaller items that can be gifted, and they have the same impact as a big quilt, because it means we really thought about that person, and that's what today is all about. Before I jump in, I want to share with you all a little tradition that I have with my girls, and the reason, and it'll all tie in, so bear with me. What we do, each one of us has to make the others a homemade gift of some sort. You can use whatever medium that you choose. It can be sewing, it could be painting, crocheting, knitting, cooking, whatever it is that you want. But it's supposed homemade. This one year in particular, we had, and I should really set the scene, we get a little obnoxious when we do this. You know, that we'll all sit around in our little group and exchange our gifts and anxiously wait to open them up and see what's been made for us. So one year in particular, my youngest was very reserved, and normally she's the most obnoxious about Christmas and gifts and all of that sort of thing. And I thought, oh, I wonder what's happening here. So I begin to open the gift, and before I could even comment on how lovely it was, she was like, technically, guys, I made this, and I like looked at her, and it was a picture on a beautiful canvas of her children. She said, they're homemade. So, really, my takeaway from this, you know what? She's a mom, 3 kids, full-time nurse, busy, and that particular year it was just too much. But she felt so bad because she felt I didn't get to do my homemade thing. My big takeaway from that experience, and it was, you know, she's trying to get through a day where everyone is fed, somewhat clean, and loved. And that's how her day looks, you know, and we put this pressure on ourselves to create these amazing things and grand quilts when really something small, something that is just as thoughtful has that same impact. Because I can tell you that gift that she gave us, I cherish. It hangs in my family room and I love it. Now, and yes, technically she did make them. They were. So, we put way too many expectations on ourselves. So her gift did not fall short of the tradition. That's kind of the message that I'm sending. Don't let yourselves get so overwhelmed with the whole idea of what it should be. Do it from inside. And today, I want to take a little bit of time and show you some of the little things that we can do, because as quilters, sewers, makers, whatever you want to call us, we're a really special bunch. Our hearts are always looking to share. That's just what we do. So let's kind of start. I want to start with some of the gift ideas that technically we still have time to do. I know. I know the time is shortening up here, but we do still have time. Perhaps not a grand, big quilt. I mean, if you want to eat and sleep during the time, then no, you're not going to get that done. But smaller items. I'm going to start over here on this side, just because it's right beside me. So this apron, and I know a few of you have picked up, you did pick up the panel. I think, Linda, you got one.
Yep.
So this particular panel had an apron and these oven mitts in it. It also came with a couple of cute little coasters. So when you look at doing something like this, you might think, okay, first of all, an apron, what do I do with this? What am I gonna put, just hand them an apron wrapped up in a bag, a gift bag? No, I got you covered here. So let's take a basket. Let's take some oven mitts. We're gonna place those in here. We're going to fold up our apron nicely. We're gonna place it in here. Maybe we're gonna take a cookie tin that we've got, fill it up with some cookies, and perhaps this person, you know, really enjoys this one recipe you have. Let's add in that recipe, a copy. Wrap it up in some cello wrap, and you have got a phenomenal personalized gift for somebody.
And the cookies can come from the bakery.
Sandy, there's no judgment. I mean, if you want to cut out a recipe from Women's Magazine, you can do so, and tape it to the box of your cookies. That's fine. But you know, this is a lot of work. Christmas is a short period of time. If you really think about it, you know, we're only maybe a month of having that sort of decor out. Some longer than others, and that's okay. I myself.
Gee, she knows me.
Yes. Myself, I am November 12th up until the 26th of December. That's kind of my timeline. I always have to wait for Remembrance Day to be over, and then game on. Look out, Christmas is gonna throw up everywhere. Now, let's just say this person that you've decided to give this to loves to bake all the time. You do not have to be stuck with just this Christmas panel or Christmas oven mitts. I've done up a pattern for you so that you can create your own oven mitts and in the pattern is the template. You can make your own in any fabric of your choosing. Perhaps you've got a friend that, I don't know, they like chickens or apples or flowers in their kitchen, whatever it is, and you come across some really cool chicken fabric and think, oh, they would love that. So we've got a pattern for you, our Easy Peasy apron pattern, which is quite similar to this one. And we do have the oven mitt patterns. You can do whatever you like and make them as many as you would like. But it's a great gift, something that's easy and fun. And remember, for those of us who are makers, it takes us no time to whip up something like this. For the non-makers that we give it to, they think we're like incredibly smart. It's wonderful. As soon as we hand something like that over, they just think, oh. So, anyhow, the next thing, tea cozy. We have this really cute tea cozy that we had in. Now, again, you're gonna look at that and say, well, that's lovely, what do I do with that? How am I gonna gift something like that? Let's take a basket, okay? Throw in a couple of Christmas mugs that are lovely, perhaps a box of tea that a person might like, and a little tiny, little runner, okay, that could go with it as a placemat. Pop in a, just like a little plate or anything like that, and what a gift. Best part, once you do the tea cozy pattern, you can again do it in any colors that you want. Anything that is gonna suit that particular, that person. You know, it's doesn't always have to be Christmas. Sometimes it can be other things, Linda. Okay, just got time to do a runner? Tea cozy? No, I don't have time for that. I just have time for a runner. There's, again, lots that you can do. Let's take a runner. How about a basket with a pretty Christmas plate? Okay, go like this. Throw in a candle. Again, wrap it up with some cello wrap or, you know, tissue of some sort, and you have got another handmade still, because you've added a nice element to it, but it's also got some nice function. Okay, so just more ways. Out of these few little items, look at how many gift ideas, just from those few that we've kind of come up with. Okay? Now, oh, there's our candle and our runner. See, we've got a nice basket that's got a runner all nicely rolled up in there. It's a good, it is, they're just a great idea, a great way to do these gifts. Runners, I would like to acknowledge our Marilyn. For those of you who know our Marilyn that works here, she was so kind to allow us to use a lot of her beautiful runners that she creates. They're on our tables here. We have got lots of kits on the table and of course out in the store as well. But she was so kind to let us use those, so I would like to thank her, even though she's not here. Anyway.
She's acknowledged.
Yes. So, what else can we do? You know, we often think about a table runner that goes on our dining room table, and it's gonna have your, you know, Christmas centerpiece, that sort of thing. There's a lot of things that you can do to make a runner a nice gift for people. You can do up a runner that's gonna have a couple of throw pillows that perhaps match it, and all you've got to do is throw that into a basket. If you've got a family member, think about, grab a soft, cozy throw, because you don't have time to do the quilt, okay, and that's all right. You don't have time for the big quilt. Throw that into a basket, make up a runner, couple of pillows, throw in some snacks, and you have got the best gift for your family that perhaps are, you know, like movie nights and that sort of thing. That is a nice gift that you can do. Again, it's something you've made, it's thoughtful, you've curated it to work with their themes, or it's just curated for Christmas, whichever you like. It's a great way to make a nice gift, okay? We've got some other pillows. At the back window, you're gonna see there's a mini orange peel. That one is a really, really sweet one. We have a class coming up on that one.
Are you
Thank
okay
you.
for them to be passed around, Tam?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, go right ahead. I was hoping Vanna was gonna.
I get tired.
But-
just might wanna say it's a free pattern. or
Yes.
sign up.
Yes, that one is a free pattern.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Where do you find that?
Where do you get it?
A Quilting Life, yeah, Quilting
Yes.
Life blog, Sherry McConnell's site.
Yes, so that one has the big orange peel.
Mm.
The-
Oh, okay.
Yes. This, the mini one, I changed it and I wrote it to make the mini. So Sherry's has the big.
I get confused with
That's
it.
okay, I know.
I can't keep up.
I have too many thoughts, I get in trouble for that a lot.
No, I would like that.
That pretty blue band on the back hides the zipper so pretty.
Mhm.
So nice.
How do you access it?
Oh, there it is.
It's a flap.
Flat.
It looks like it's all sitting
Yeah,
down.
I'm gonna be giving up.
That is really cool.
The
Yeah, see that?
Tuesday I have, there's 3, right? I'm
Oh,
gonna,
it's right here, it's on
this one here, sorry, I haven't, yeah, 26th and 24th, it's 2 half-day classes.
Two times.
Two times, yeah, 2 classes that were gonna be with us for a half a day. So the first one, we go over the large orange peel, and the second one, I then torture you with the tiny ones. So that's,
Torture.
well, that has been what some people have called doing, the hand applique. So-
Okay, I'll go with torture.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Okay, so we've talked about the runners, how we can customize those gifts. They look great on the table, they look great on your dining room table, family room, rolled up in a basket, so many things. Okay, throw in those pillows and you're doing great. Another super gift that's very popular, advent calendars. The quilted advent calendars. And of course, I completely forgot to bring one in here.
I have to get up on the wall. to bring it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't.
So
It's on the
it's
wall.
up on the wall in the Christmas area. I've made Kim climb a lot of ladders in the last couple of days. So, but that again is a nice little gift that you can completely customize to the family that you're giving it to. Or whether it's your grandkids or whatever, you know, you're wanting to do. It's a great idea. I wanna talk a little bit about, and these we had for a
I'm still
while.
not climbing the ladder, but
Oh,
this is-
okay, thank you.
That's a good compromise.
Yeah, that's great. Teamwork.
Climb the ladder.
Yeah. So, our Tami, the other Tami, she did these fabric buckets, and we've had them a while, but these are great gifts too. And what's really exciting is we've got the patterns back in, so those are,
That's neat.
they're wonderful, and they come in quite a few different sizes, three different sizes that you can make them.
Oh my
Okay, so this one was done in a really sweet laundry fabric. So now think about these baskets. You know, they can be used in a lot of ways. You want to make up a set for family members, for kids. You know, their stuffies can go in there, little toys. God help us, Legos that get all over the floor that we've all stepped on, I'm sure, at some point in our lives. Make it for a sewing friend. You could do a couple of these. How cute. And you coordinate it to their sewing room, or you use some sewing fabric that you might have, the sewing themed fabric that you might have. So, oh, and I did tell you the patterns are back in stock, so that's good. Another thing to think about is a wall hanging. You'll look around, we've got a couple of smaller ones that have been panels that we have used. Names of the ones that we have are bundle up.
Bundled up, it's right actually beside Karen, I think. Yeah, just the kit.
The kit, there you go. Thank you, Karen.
Lovely banner.
Yeah,
Banner.
it's wonderful work. Yeah, that's
Ben
great.
is there.
And that one has a coordinating set of placemats as well.
That's
Fun
correct.
stuff.
Yeah.
They're very cute.
Super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that one,
Yeah.
but different
But a little
fabrics.
bit different,
Yeah.
that's right. So, those are something that are very manageable for some of us, you know. If our long arm is not working and we have to, heaven forbid, sew on a domestic and quilt it, they're manageable. You can definitely do that with them. So they're a really nice, a nice gift to give to people. I'm gonna get rid of my bucket here.
Or if you wanna go more in depth, you can do Tammy's, or Maddie's snowman.
Yeah, so we've got these little wall hangings here. Maddie's wool work, if any of you have not seen it before or are aware of it, she has some amazing wool. The detail that is in her work is phenomenal. It's really incredible. You'll also notice there's little ones hanging around, hanging on the trees, some ornaments. These ones that are new, they're gorgeous for the kitchen. Think about this. Okay, I've just got another thought.
See what happens? I can't keep up.
Did you sleep at night?
Thoughts and
Or
thoughts.
does it all night?
Okay, you've got a friend who loves to bake. Now, you've done an apron, you've got your oven mitts, you've got a tin of cookies. How about we tie it all together and put one of these on it as a, as the name tag tie? How thoughtful is that? I mean, so cute. And these, Maddie, the details in those are really something.
And those ones you can make sitting in front of the TV.
Yes.
Once the J's are over, then you'll have to switch to the Hallmark Christmas movies.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. Maddie does all of her work while the Jays are playing,
Yeah.
so I don't know what happens if they're
I
if
don't
they're
know
out
what
of
happens in the off season.
Yeah.
She keeps
Yeah.
working away.
Yeah, that's it, that's it.
Switch to the Raptors.
She doesn't do basketball.
So, let's just sort of switch our focus, for a minute. And what can we do? We've talked a lot about what we can make for others and make, which is, it's lovely and nice. We'll make for something for ourselves once in a while. How many of us, we're out, and I've heard you, I have heard people in the store, and they will say, they'll see a new fabric line and look at it and say, oh, I know my friend, she would love this line. Well, that's really nice and it's thoughtful, but how about you guys find something you would love and you want to make for yourselves? The other thing is, how am I going to decorate that for myself? What am I going to do in my home? Let's think about, take the idea of the runner. Technically this is a throw quilt that, we've kind of thrown into the center of that table. Make ourselves a couple of pillows. So that particular quilt came from last 2 years ago line. However, so I made a throw, made some pillows, made a runner, and I know I still have some of it floating around. You just gotta look, even a little pin cushion that I put inside the wooden box on the table there. All you have to do is when you're looking at a bundle of fabric, think about all the things that you can make. It doesn't just have to be, a runner. Add to it. Add something to layer it up and make it nice and comfy for you. That,
Here, I'll just.
That you like.
Yeah, I'll collect these things.
oh. we've got another little runner over here that did not get finished. Well, it's finished, I didn't quilt it. This one is called a gingham goodness. And it can be done in fall colors, Christmas colors, spring colors, anything that you could, think about. It's a square topper. It's something different instead of that long rectangle. So, well, I don't want to put that on my coffee table. Somebody can be messy and that's I don't want that. Okay, let's decorate it up. Let's do something fun. We've got a nice big ladder here. Oh, thank you.
No, I'm just saying,
Oh, yes.
we have plans.
Yeah, we do. We have plans.
It just got off the truck yesterday, so we didn't get a chance.
So we've got this cute little ladder here. There's a lot that you could do to decorate with that. You've got this nice square. Quilt that up. Just casually drape it over. You've got a basket beside it with some pillows, something that matches. It just warms up a room and it makes it so welcoming and cozy. Now, favorite things. This is a new line that we have all been holding our breath.
Literally.
Yes. For quite a while. We really wanted it. And it walked in the door at 1 o'clock yesterday, and poor Tami hasn't stopped cutting and folding since to get this ready. But Kim did suggest that perhaps I go home last night and make something with it. But
That was nice of you.
She wanted to sleep.
Thoughtful.
yeah.
If you'd gone home and done that, I would have climbed the ladder for you.
So we have plans. Oh, do we have plans? This is one of them because I think it'll look great. When you guys were all done and you get a chance to kind of get up and wander around and look at things, you'll see this one's a really cute one and it's quick and easy to do. And you can use these fabrics, which are so sweet. So I will reluctantly let you look at them. Okay. Here, Linda, I'll get it for you. We do have some patterns that also came in. It's a Quilting Life, Sherry and Chelsea, and we brought in some of the patterns that go with that particular line. So we have layer cakes, charm squares, pat quarter, and fat eighth bundles that are being chopped up as we, literally as we speak, and being
Chopped, folded, all those
Yes.
fun things.
so, Little Town, which was one of my favorites that I wanted to do. I think it's a really sweet pattern. It is a class that I will also be offering, so if anybody is interested, but have a look at these, if you want to pass these around. I should also sing, as we're talking about some new stuff that came in, this one is, I'm sorry, it's
Lakeside.
Lakeside. I knew. I want to call it Snowmies
I
or
wanted
something.
to call it everything, but
Yeah.
I have the name this time.
Okay, so Lakeside Gathering is flannels in blues and soft beiges, and there's a bit of navy and some warm creams. It is so beautiful and cozy and lovely, and look at this. This pattern is just unbelievable. Not yet.
Is it,
I'm just,
Yes.
That's not a bad word, Tammy.
Look at these. They're just gorgeous. They are so sweet. So yes, this is applique.
it's not a batik, and she.
I know, what is happening there?
fuzzy?
Okay.
Like a kitty.
Yeah. It's a fusible. It is a fusible. You can stitch, you could do like Maddie does with the nice blanket stitch with embroidery. I was reading through this briefly yesterday because it also just walked through the door yesterday, so I didn't have a whole lot of time to review it. But you can stitch around it, you could hand stitch, but it is a fusible. I think there's a lot of embellishments that you could do with this. So flannel, I never encourage people to needle turn or any of the traditional type ways, because it's just too bulky. It gets, it'll fray, and then you'll fight with it and you won't wanna do it. So,
Thank you.
machine applique is fine with this particular.
Aw.
I told you.
To be nice.
I had to sign the thing too and everything. Oh dear. Okay. So, next is fireplace mantle. Now, bear with me, okay? What fireplace is not, perfectly set for the season without stockings hung? And I could break into song, but I won't. I said I wouldn't do that back there. We have got, this is our mantle, by the way. This is how we decided we were gonna do up our Christmas mantle. Our stockings. So this particular line was called White as Snow, and it came in a little bit ago, and promptly went out the door. It was really popular. We had no idea that it was gonna go.
Well, there's lots of
We-
pieces from the
yeah.
collection, just not those snowmen.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have the snowman left. So this. Thank you very much. This particular stocking is completely lined. Whoops. So, they've got the cuff. They're completely lined. No seams showing. Okay, so they make a really, really nice gift for these. And as I say, what mantle is not good with is right without that. We also have another runner that we did up using that White as Snow. This is a really cute one, especially if you have a focus fabric of something that you really want to showcase. These look great in this particular pattern. Not hard, it's got a nice little flange on it just to add a little bit of detail, but these ones are really cute.
And there's all the things that Tammy's mentioning right now, there's kits on the tables.
Yeah.
Of the different things, there's several different versions of that table runner, there's the tea cozies and aprons, and all the things are kind of in baskets on your table.
Yeah. So different fabrics that we've kind of put together.
Can we just talk about how we found the pieces, cause some of it is how do you find these decor pieces?
Okay,
Tell them where you found this and where Tammy found that.
which one?
This.
This, yes, and this?
Yep,
Oh, okay. So.
you don't have to
Yeah.
spin.
Yeah, and that actually is sort of part of what I wanted to talk about, because again, people look at that and they think, oh, well, I don't have that stuff in my house. I can't put all that together. That window frame came off the side of the road that I made my husband stop. And I screeched at him. I was like, stop, look at that. Of course, he thinks there's, a deer running out in front of us or something along Highway 7. And we're gonna cause an accident, but no, I saw something I wanted. So, yeah, kindly, he stopped and I got it. He said, what are you gonna do with that? What do you possibly, I said, oh, I have got plans. I have got huge plans. So I literally think about layering it up, okay? So this was a beautiful display at the front of the store yesterday morning. Until we saw it and I said, oh, Kim. And then began to pull everything off that was on there and we huffed it in here and said, well, now we've got this perfect mantle.
But also,
Mhm.
Tami, the other Tami,
Oh.
found it on the side
Oh,
of the road
yes.
this week too, so.
Yeah, this is, yeah.
It came up.
It's amazing what people throw away.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's,
You just
Yeah.
have to keep those eyes peeled when
You
you're driving
do,
around.
you do. Yeah, try not to
Did
cause
she
an
paint
accident.
it or was
especially
it
around
like
garbage
that?
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it was like
No.
that.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
it was
Like that.
just like this, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
I wouldn't have thrown that out.
No, no.
You're not allowed to take it home.
No.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, we're gonna watch you. Where's your purse?
Let's
No,
get a
it's-
small
no,
one.
it's my mom that she's not allowed to take home because she acquires tables, so
Oh.
you're not allowed to take that home.
Okay,
Oh.
sure.
What's that?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to take it home,
This.
the table.
And why?
Explain yourself.
She has enough
Oh, yeah.
tables at home.
Oh, gosh. That's funny. So, to our stockings, again, just briefly, we have, I do have some patterns available for you to purchase for the stockings, if you've got your own fabric, or you have, you know, a specific theme in mind for, you know, people, we do have some kits, that
There are
are
kits,
left.
there are
Yeah,
kits left
they're
in this
here.
particular one.
And, yep, and we've got a couple over there. Mm-hmm. So,
But there's, I think there's only these two left of this
Oh,
particular snowman.
oh, speak up,
so-
love, do you want one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay.
If you wait, it'll be gone.
Yeah, that's right, that's right. So if you've got a new baby, let's say, in your family, everybody likes, you know, for Christmas, let's make him a stocking. It's a nice gift. But I came up with another idea for these stockings because I thought they were really cute. I liked the size of them. I'm making two, okay, for my husband and I. And we're challenging one another to purchase as gifts only what can fit inside the stocking. Okay? Now, I of course can think of all kinds of things that are little.
For yourself, you mean?
Well,
Or for him?
Well, oh no, I've got a couple ideas for him too. But pretty little boxes with shiny things is the first thing that
Yeah,
comes to
yeah.
mind to me. I love sparklies. Perhaps you've got somebody who has a sweet tooth and you could purchase some really special candies and, you know, also I can assure you that a sleeve of golf balls, a golf mitt and underwear will roll up nicely into that for anybody that you might need to think about. And most importantly, what will fit in those stockings for us are Quilters covered gift certificates.
Yes.
That come out. So those are always welcome. So really, what I wanted to, you know, talk with the mantle, layer it up. That's all you have to do. You've got some stockings, you've got a little garland, throw in some candlesticks, you know, a basket, a runner, and you have a window frame off the side of the road, and you have got a fabulous display that you can really enjoy, and it has not cost you a lot of money. It's just a little bit of shop your house, which is something that I've got Kim hooked on now. I get these random pictures sent to me all the time, because it's amazing what looks okay in this section of your home for this part of the season. You can change it up. You can take it out of that room and put it into this room and it looks totally different. I can assure you there's a lot of stuff that gets moved around in my home, and My husband will say, is that new? No, it's not, I had it over here. Anyway, it just brightens everything up. And layering is a great way, a really great way to do it. And honestly, you walk in, you've got a mantle done up like that, even Mr. Scrooge would like it, so.
When we talk about shopping from my home, that
Yeah.
one little round structure there. I
Oh,
brought-
yes, this one
And
here.
that was in my bathroom yesterday morning, and I
Yeah.
thought, oh, well, Tammy might need this to decorate with.
Yeah.
I'll bring it to, so we just, that's how we move it around. the
Yes,
rooms.
that's right, that's exactly
Take
it.
it out of the house.
Take it, I just move it from one room to the other, depends on what the display is I'm going for.
That's right. So, now let's say, well, that's all bloody lovely, Tammy, I don't have a mantle, what am I gonna do? That's okay, let's talk about a coffee table. Take a basket off the and a runner, okay? You look on this table in particular, I have an old wooden box. This did not come from the side of the road, in fairness. Look at these little trees that are inside, okay? They're fabric. There's some flannel that I was using, that I had. And I decided, well, I think I need to make trees to go into a table centerpiece. Add in some greenery, some lights, just a few little things. And how lovely. It's easy, and you have made something again that is just warm and welcoming. Over here, I'd like to share, we've got these dough bowls, and I'm sure there's some of you that have heard me talk about these, because I say put your cross stitch in them when you've completed them. Karen, I think you've probably got numerous ones.
No, I just have one.
Fine.
But it's because of you.
I know. Maddie has these gorgeous
Oh, those are sweet.
dough bowl fillers. Look at this. I mean, they're just, her detailing is incredible that she puts into them. Then I added, because I made trees, I thought, well, I need holly. I'm gonna make some little stuffed holly and pop it into a bowl with pine cone, little tree, and some green. You can put a little string on these, add them as on a gift, like as a gift tag type of an idea. Lots of small. This was out of a 5-inch square that I started with. So lots of little things. In the middle, Maddie's got some other ones that she has done. Thank you. These ones are so sweet as well. That her bowl fillers, okay, and these patterns are around in some of the books too that she has.
Those ones, I'd have,
Yeah,
we have the patterns, yeah.
Yeah.
I assume it's a pattern.
Yeah. But they just add. So you might not have a mantle, you might not have a great big table, you have a small coffee table. Throw down a nice runner, little basket, a dough bowl, anything. Throw in a couple of the trees and a light. It's perfect. It just warms everything up, okay? And for you guys all today, you are all receiving a copy of my pattern for the trees, the holly, and the oven mitt pattern as well, okay?
Great.
So, these are all ones, I write them, I send this stuff to Tami, and then she is a wizard and makes it look fabulous. So, it's a real team effort, but please make sure you do help yourself, on your way out. Okay, you know, there's so many things, I had to make a list of so I didn't forget. One last room that I'm gonna address. And I know, hold on, because you guys are probably gonna think, oh, yeah, she's completely lost her marbles on this one. It is our bedrooms. Okay?
And I will, it started with the bedroom. bedroom for me, that's what happened. She hooked me in with the bedroom and it was downhill from there.
I'm sure as you guessed by now, I love to decorate for Christmas. I love to decorate for all seasons, actually. I just really enjoy it. I get a real kick out of it. However, Christmas and the bedrooms, I like them all to be done. All of our bedrooms have trees in them. They can be large trees, they can be,
Switch it other way.
oh, okay, thanks. Smaller trees. This is our faux bed, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. Kim found this downstairs and we hopped that upstairs yesterday too and pulled together this bedroom set. So, I mean, it's the best we could kind of come up with to make a bed.
Looks like it.
Thank you. So, I love to have a bedroom that's got the nice little trees. Each room has a theme to it. This is a smaller tree that is in one of the grandkids' rooms. I have a little bit of a larger one in my own room just because I like the way that it gives off that light. Oh, this is what I'm looking for, sorry. So, how do I explain this without it sounding funny to you? I don't put Christmas quilts on all the beds. I mean, that would be ridiculous to think about.
Well.
Giant Christmas, quilts on all those beds, that's a lot. That's a lot to do. So what I do is, I'm a big layerer. So what I will have is, for example, a neutral bedspread or a duvet. And then I will have some pillows or a bed runner. And I want to bring up this particular seasonal stitchy stars. I can't say that too many times fast. This is a new Lori Holt pattern, and it is 16, but it's by 80 inches long. It would make an amazing bed runner, so that you just have a little something to add, to that room. So you've got your bed runner. Now you've got a nice plain color that all ties in. Now we're gonna add, out of your extra fabric that you've got left over from the stitchy stars, because we always do, let's make a hexy little tiny pillow. That is a super little pillow. Just as a note, you're seeing that there as a pillow. I did it over here as a mini table runner. So versatility, right? See how simple that is to sort of work through that sort of thing. We've got kitted, lots of these are all kitted up, okay? In the traditional colors, in the pinks and reds, which we've got over here.
Which ones are you looking at?
The hexy pillow,
Okay.
yeah, okay.
And that one includes everything, the backing.
Do they
Oh,
give
okay.
instructions to do this nice backing?
You gotta know me to do that. No, I I am offering a class for this one. For the hexy pillow as well. And it is so that you can do it without the hexies in the middle. You can do it just as a completely patchwork. I don't know if you guys can see that in this particular picture. But I like it with the hexies because I think it just looks way better. Just really adds more to it, okay?
And I'll just give a little shout out to that little kit because
Yes.
the price on this one is deceiving. So we have it in 2 different colorways. We don't have this one unfortunately, but a similar one. So it includes everything, the backing, the binding, and the fabric, and it's $18.99?
Yep.
It's $18.99, so it's a good little, cute little pillow for a table and a really good price point.
Yes, yeah.
Nice.
So, yep.
you.
So now we've got our bed runner, we've got a nice little matching pillow, pillowcases. I know everybody's made pillowcases here, right? We all love our pillowcases, but talk about elevating the look of your bedroom when you have got matching pillowcases to go with this little pillow and a lovely runner. I mean, there's just nothing better, really. So picture it if you will, okay? The lights are softly lit on your Christmas tree. You've got everything pretty on your bed. What an incredibly welcoming, warm way to go to bed at night. Having that seasonal touch that is just for you. It doesn't have to be in a guest room, or in one special. Do it for yourselves. Even if it's just you at home, do it. Make something that is going to bring you joy. Because it certainly does with me. I love it. I just love having it. Layering is key. It's the best way to get it all, kind of tie it all together, and not a really expensive way. At the end of a busy day at the holidays, it's a nice place to come home to for a retreat. That's how I kind of look at it. Now, if you do want to do something special, I know, Kim, we talked a little bit about our bundle up kits, the big quilt kits.
Cozy up.
Cozy up.
Cozy up.
I know.
This too is right
Yeah.
off the truck.
Yeah, literally.
Actually,
Right.
grab one of those both.
Yeah, right down to the wire.
Right down.
We literally yesterday were down to the wire getting our things in. So some of these are a little bit larger quilt kits. This is flannel as well. As you can see, Kim's gonna, yeah, look at it. Isn't that beautiful?
So, you guys are seeing it first.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, so there you go.
It's not Christmas.
It's not Christmas.
That's right.
It's
You're
winter.
absolutely
Yeah.
right, Colleen. It is. That's-
And I personally think it's the quintessential Canadian one, but there's not a Canadian flag in here, but it's hockey,
but
it's
it's,
curling,
yeah.
it's the moose,
Mhm.
it's warm mittens, it's, and I just love it.
Yeah. So we put together quite a few, there, down at the pillowcase kits. And pillowcases, we can make them for anybody. But the really good thing is the size of them. If you have a large gift, especially for, children or grandchildren or something and it's awkward, make a pillowcase, shove the gift in the pillowcase, tie a bow, and there you go. Makes it so much easier because, sometimes you get those awkward shaped boxes that you're trying to stuff something into. So, first I want to thank everybody for coming, and allowing me to kind of share some of my ideas of what I think Christmas looks like, how we can warm things up and do things. I have, just to let you know, we've got so many kits and patterns. Please have a look around, not just in here, but out in the store as well. Apron kits are floating around. The oven mitts, we've got the pattern in with your, the tree and the holly that I hope for everybody to take one of those as a parting gift for coming today. The stocking patterns we do have available. We've got some kits. I am doing a class on the stocking, a one-day class. If you have never done a stocking where it is got the piping, the lining, no seams showing, it might be something you want to think about taking. It's a fun little day class.
When is that?
That
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Not on that one.
It's
No.
sometime.
It's on one of those, I'm gonna say it's Tuesday, November
it's a Tuesday.
3rd, the first Tuesday in November, I
Yes.
would say.
3rd or 7th?
Third.
I
I don't remember
I'm
that.
sorry.
Was-
I'm sorry, guys, we came up with these sort of at the last minute.
And then she changed them on me this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, here it is. Tuesday,
Yeah.
November 7th.
We're also gonna be offering the mini hexi pillow. That is a class where I will teach the whole English paper piecing, putting it together, putting a zipper in, having a whole piece done.
Have you set a date for that?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, but she changed it this morning, so, yeah.
Just to play with you,
It's, the
Kim.
first class is going to be on,
Little town.
no, the first,
Oh.
yeah, the first class is going to be Tuesday, October 3rd. I think we're splitting that now into 2 classes, so that's,
Is that for this little pillow?
That's
that's for
correct.
that little.
Yeah.
Okay.
So in that class, we will be covering how to make that English paper piecing.
This is the only, this is just that section there.
No, you're gonna go away with the whole pillow when you're all
No,
done.
But this isn't paper piece.
No, just the center, just the hexes. And it is done by hand, but it's not hard. And there's a few tips and tricks. Once you get them, you'll be away to the races and wanna.
Does that one have your hidden zipper
Yes,
panel?
it does.
With the hexes, you want the zippers.
Oh, boy.
You're hard proud.
So again, thank you everybody for indulging me today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you take away some ideas and some thoughts of things that you can maybe do in your own homes, or gifts that you can give. And Kim, what have you got over?
You paid your $10 to join here today, so I have a coupon, not to join, to come here today. So I have that, you can redeem it at the cash, or if you're not sure, and it's good for the next week. But if you would like to shop online, I can give you a $10 coupon online. But also anything you buy today here is 10% off, so. And that includes the stuff that's hot off the truck that nobody's seen yet, and all the kits and things that are on display, so. Just as a thank you for coming out today, and we do, really do appreciate it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, very good.
Wow. Any questions?
Yes.
Anybody else? Oh, yes.
Where do you store
All your
Christmas
stuff.
and Valentine's and when it's not those?
Right.
Yeah, I'm picturing a garage full of totes.
No, we have in our downstairs, we do have a large storage room that we just built shelving all the way across. So everything is in the totes and then they're just labeled, so, I know what to pull out and it's the best way to keep everything organized, the quilts and things like that.
And dust tree.
I'm sorry?
And dust tree.
Oh, yes, yeah, oh, definitely.
Good.
Yeah, and the quilts, I do have some cabinets that I do like to keep those in, and then I pull them out and rotate them, so.
As a new convert to this cult that she has, I don't have the storage area that she has, so I am finding it challenging. This weekend I am going out to get totes. She already made me buy a label maker, so but I have decided my decorating has to be seasonal, so early fall and Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas. It is a challenge, but more totes are what we're getting this weekend.
You drank the Kool-Aid. Good
She's
for you.
addicting us.
Yeah, cause now I have to have a fall bedroom, Christmas bedroom, winter,
Yeah.
spring.
Spring is
Valentine's
nice.
Day, Valentine's Day.
No, we don't go that far. I mean, come on.
No, you do. Yeah, life.
Boundaries are
Yeah.
important.
Exactly. But honestly, if you think about it, and when I first started telling Kim, what I was doing, and I would send her a picture, and she'd be like, "Oh, good God, what is
No.
happening here?"
I wanna go stay there, can I come?
But honestly, it is that little bit of joy that it brings me, and it's yeah.
Makes you feel good.
And for me, at the end of the day, I don't have a television in a room. I don't have any of those distractions. It just gives you peace. At least that's how I look at it.
No, that's what it's doing
It's-
for me too.
It is. It's a retreat. It's a space that is just for us, just gives you some peace, because we are so bombarded nowadays with things from social media and news and all around, and we're always busy, and that short time at the end of the evening, that's where you can decompress, enjoy it, and you've made it. You have made it your own, and that's really something I wanted to impart to everybody, so. There you go. Yes. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Enjoy, look around. If there's things or questions that you have, by all means, and don't forget to get your coupons.
So I'll give it
In the middle,
this one.
Do you have
Which
this?
one? No, that's a couple
in the
years
middle.
old. Yeah.
Well, that's what's in the middle.
I'm sorry? Yeah.
This one.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Linda. Yeah, it's called in the middle.
Thank you. That's okay.
Karen, honey?
It is a free pass.
Thank you,
I
Sam.
have that one.
I remember that.
They're easy to make.
They're very
Yeah,
easy.
very easy. I've got a set.
Just the
The
idea,
hat.
even for like,
In your hand.
Oh, this
There,
one.
that one, thank you.
yeah, to do a bucket up for a friend who's a knitter, you know.
Yeah.
Nope, I've got more. I've got more of them.
We are getting it. I'm going to go talk to Tami about it.
And
You
it's
can't
not,
have it, but I got mine.
We dropped everything.
we don't have that particular, but we've got a ton of different stuff that you can
Take a look at.
Yeah, it doesn't take a lot.
Okay.
It doesn't, and there are some kits around.
Would you like the
There's
pattern?
They've got some really nice ones out there too.
Yeah.
with, metallic.
Linda, you like sparkles.
Thank you.
Everybody knows I like
Yes.
sparkles. Yay!
She said she's
Oh, I like that.
That means you're a
Yeah.
pro. I'm a pro.
Yeah, the girls.
Sparkles are